welcome to another Franchise Hockey Manager 4 stream. My name is Adam. I am the Community Manager of Franchise Hockey. Not with me, as always, is FHM producer Jeff, who is currently hard at work at working on FHM 4. Again, we are currently in the middle of a beta build and in a public beta. The game officially launches on October 6th, 2017. So what you're seeing right now, again, is part of our open beta. If you tuned into our last stream, you would have seen we ended on a bit of a crash. And because I didn't have rolling saves turned on or even weekly saves turned on, we got sent back to the beginning of November. So what did that mean? That meant that I had to redo our big trade for John Tavares. Don't worry, we still got him. And he is now signed with us for another 7 years. So that's good. But that means we got him sooner, which actually turned our fortunes around a bit. And now we actually ended up 9-13-0 as we have advanced back up to November 26th. Most importantly, since the last time we were on, you can see that we ended up with our first ever shutout win. We beat Arizona 3-0. And that's, a momentous occasion for us, finishing at 3-0. See, Alex Tuck continues to score goals for us. James Neal, Jack Johnson, James Neal. Again, we're just getting points from everyone. Taking a quick look here, we can see that, and take a look at our stat summary, and see through 22 games, Bobby Ryan's got 18 points. John Tavares, who recently joined us, has 20. But in reality, with us in 10 games, he's had 5 points, which is awesome. And about what we're wanting/expecting. Everybody else is kind of coming along. We still have a ways to go. You can see down here we cleared some salary cap room. We're now at 69.98, 69,985,000. Sorry. I also made a few more transactions because, we need to clear some roster space. Basically, we were up to almost 50 contracts, and 50 contracts is the max amount you can have in the NHL. So I made some trades, and we can see here. I picked up a 7th round pick, a couple of 4ths, another 7th and a 4th, dumping some players who honestly we're not really going to need. And that cleared us down to 44 contracts. Are we going to move more guys? More than likely, yes. This team is building for the future, not right now. We've got 18 points on the year. We're still well out of the playoffs. We're in 13th. 8th place is 26. Honestly, if we can accumulate more picks, that's probably in our best interest. So as we get closer to the trade deadline, we'll probably start looking at moving a few more pieces. Again, because this is part of the beta build, I am running in debug mode. So when you see numbers on messages, that's why. In case there's something I note that we need to get fixed. Response has been really good out of the beta. Obviously, we're finding a few more things, which we expected. And currently, we're working to make a few more corrections. But everything's looking really good for the release on Friday, October 6th. And so we have a game against Dallas, and I can, we're just going to play this game through. You can see Picard now is on 2 fire, which is great for us because we're going to need a hot goalie. Actually, speaking of which, one other change I did make is our strategy, global tactics. So we went tempo low last time, but we also changed our tactics to stay in your lane on offense. Basically, I was realizing shoot the puck wasn't seeming to work for the group we had, so I decided stay in our lanes is where we need to go. We're still 1 star, so it is going to be some growing pains for a little while. So if we're getting badly beaten, that might be what's happened. But again, we've rallied off a few wins. And just take a quick look at the schedule here. And you can see, actually, we've won our last 3 games in a row, so that's awesome. That's not going to happen. We'll probably lose the next 17, but hey, there's got to be some happy balance in there. So let's play this game versus Dallas. And, you know, we'll just kind of sim through the first 2 periods and watch. Now, again, if this is your first time tuning in, whether it is live on Twitch or whether you're watching this stream archived on YouTube, there is now sound in the game. We're currently toying with the idea, and it's probably going to be in there at some point, not exactly sure when, of there being a sound slider, but is not currently, so it might get a little bit loud. So headphone warning. And simulate. Jason Spezza scores. We have 3 minutes left in the period to make it 1-0 Dallas. And at the end of the first period, shots are 9-9. Good. Momentum's in the middle. Even better. And we continue. John Tavares gets a goal. Ties it up for us. This is by Sami Vatanen and Michael Grabner. Grabner scores the second goal. We're up 2-1. All right. And then James Neal scores, and it's 3-1. At the end of 2, it is 3-1 us, but we're getting outshot 22-18. And Tyler Seguin makes it 3-2. Scored by Eric Holla, and we go up 4-2 and win the game 4-2, despite being outshot 40-23. Excellent, solid win, considering the last time we played them we lost 9-2. I am very proud of our team. Gotta love it. And Bobby Ryan is now converted to left wing. Lich Foxen in the Twitch chat says that, geez, that was loud. Haha. I told you. I said it's one of those things you got to be careful of in listening. Mick Pringle says, why do you only get the klaxon on certain home goals and not everyone? I believe that's something that's being looked into right now to know what's going on there. I think there's something's not quite firing correctly. I could be wrong on that though. But you know, I'll ask Jeff about that tonight, as we do our regular stream tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern. So we have Seth Helgeson getting traded for Antti Niemi. All right, interesting. And for so we traded away some guys. Did you see Malcolm Subban actually got picked up by the Vegas Golden Knights, who we actually have. Oh, Ryan Putlock is on waivers. I am tempted to grab him. He's a restricted free agent. Could we trade another defenseman? Let's take a look at our roster here. We don't actually have another... Oh, wow. Ben Sherratt went down to 1.5 stars. That is not good for a guy who's getting paid $1.4 million. Alright, we're going to put a claim in on Ryan Putlock. Excellent. John Cooper might get fired. Tampa's hovering 1 game below 500. Ooh, rough start for them. Taking a quick look at our depth chart here for defensemen, we can see... Oh, Vili Polko's having a good game. Having a good time here. Derek England's in the minors at 2. I forgot, we picked up Adam Pellich, 2 from Islanders. We have some talent coming, but we need some guys to make the next step, so having him Pollock. Or we could even look at moving him later on too as well. Vegas Golden Knights roster is actually 11 forwards, 9 defensemen, 3 goalies right now. What? In real life, that is. Yeah, that is correct. They are working on... Well, they just claim Malcolm Subban, so they'll probably actually try and send him down to the minors, I would imagine. Oh boy, we are playing an on-fire Minnesota Wild team. Not good. I'm wondering if I should switch goalies right now. Maybe I should. I'm going to change my mind before the game gets started, and we're going to put Cam Ward in net. And we'll just let this kind of go again. Let's see what happens. And it's 0-0 at the end of the first, so that's not bad. Oh no, Matt Dumba just got seriously injured. That's not good. And Farrell makes it 2-0. Eric Stahl 3-0. And this game's quickly going out of hand. Pretty creative. Welcome to the stream. 4-0. 5-0. This is why we decided to switch the goalies. 5-0 loss. Ouch. Not too much to say on that, let's be honest. Okay, well he's day-to-day, so that's serious, but not the end of the world. Yes, we know we have an injury. We're going to wait a day and see if we can get... I'm guessing someone in the Wild organization didn't like Dumba's move to Vegas. Probably not, but we picked him up in our redraft expansion to make things a little more interesting. And we did in fact get Ryan Pullock, so that's good. And now we don't have to call up a defenseman, even better. Checking our development report, Cam Ward went down. That's not good. He's been actually pretty disappointing. He dropped to 2 stars. And honestly, we're probably going to try and move him at some point. And I'm just taking a look to see if would any notable guys go up. Doesn't really look like it. Alright. So Ryan Pullock here's got 6. He wants 6. We don't have another person who is number 6, so awesome. Let's get him. So, one of the new features is you can just simply replace Matt Dumba with Ryan Pullock. Don't have to change anything. And now Ryan Pullock is in the lineup where Matt Dumba is. Is there a way to put in getting pitchers licenses for pictures of players in the game? There is, and was in Franchise Hockey Manager 3 some mod support that people have done that. We have the NHL license, not the NHLPA license. So we use FaceGen, plus FaceGen allows us to actually manipulate and let players' faces change over time. So for instance, you will see a player who comes in the league at 18, if they're still playing in the league when they are 36, they might easily start having a beard and it might be showing gray hair, and just really let you see that aging. Alright, so we have a game here versus Winnipeg. We're just going to sim this one. Playing Steve Mason, who is on fire, and we lose 4-1, unfortunately. Ouch. We can see this is the new one of the new post-game screens. And so player performance, Tuck had a bad game, Jack Johnson had a good game. Career milestone, Mark Shifley got his 250th point. Good for him. We need to play a little better again. Yes, it was an FHM 3. We do offer mod support both through Steamworks when the Steam version of FHM 4 is released, which will be Friday. And we also have our mod forum at ootpdevelopments.com. And I've actually had several people email me asking me if they can get their mods up. And really that's up to them to get it up, not up to us. So we're moving into December. We'll see if our owners may be a little bit more happy with us because we won a few more games. But I think if we're really going to have a chance here, we really need to find our number one defenseman type guy. So if you know someone or think we should target, start giving me names. So we're... Ooh. Man, our owner... Oh, whoa, I do not want to resign. That was the wrong button. Our owner is very upset. I'm going to have to talk to Jeff about that. We might have to save ourselves from a job here. Interesting. Free agency, there's virtually nobody available, so we can't find answers there. What defenseman could we go after that could really strengthen us? I also signed Calvin DeHaan to a little bit longer contract extension. Do we maybe try and get rid of Jack Johnson and pick up someone? Oh, Cam Fowler signed for forever. I really doubt we're going to get Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Boston's kind of rebuilding right now. Any plans to make a console version, or do you think the same as Football Manager, that these games are for PC Mac only? Realistically, I wouldn't say never that we'd make a console version, but right now our focus is on and continues to be the PC Mac version. And so that's what we're going to be working on right now, for the time being. I really don't know who we should try and target. Should we try and see if we could pry, like... What if I could pry Zach Werenski? I wonder how much that would cost. Let's just take a look at that from Columbus. Columbus, we get Zach Werenski. We offer... Well, let's start off by offering Jack Johnson back. Maybe Derek England too. What about the rights to Nikita Gustev? And so we got 1, 2, 3, and a rights to a 4th round pick. And how about a 3rd rounder next year? Do they have anybody they are willing to move? Alright, let's just offer this and see kind of where they're at. What are your plans including add-ons within the game itself as OTP Baseball does? Again, we offer full mod support off our forums. If you come down to otpdevelopments.com, same place where you would download mods for Out of the Park Baseball, there is a separate one for Franchise Hockey Manager. I'm not sure anyone's posted anything in FHM 4 because, again, it's not widely released and things are still changing. And so we got a game here versus Arizona. And we will sim through it, and we win by a shutout, 1-0. Awesome. Gotta love it. Players again, Calvin Pickard, Jack Johnson, Calvin DeHaan. Nobody had a bad game. 1-0 win. Gotta love everything about that. Alright, so let's see here. Cameron Goss. The Blue Jackets say no way. Absolutely no way. But it's close to being it. Alright. Gudu Created is asking in the chat, any chance of starting a historical save tonight? Gudu, I still need to talk to Jeff about that. There is always a chance. But, I'm not really sure if we will or not. There is a good chance, though. I know it's something I definitely want to be looking at. All right, so they won't do it. So what if we don't give them a 4th, and instead send them Winnipeg's 3rd rounder? Okay, they will probably do it for 2 3rd rounders. I need Gustav in there. Alright. England? No, I can take England out, though. Offer the trade. I'm focused on Vegas right now because this is our game we're going with. And again, things may change by Friday, and maybe there's an update, so things might change in a particular, not be retroactive to a save, so I don't want to be too married to this game in case that does happen. Regardless, if we get fired, it's not going to matter a huge amount. We'll put Cam Ward in for this game. And we'll see. Shots are staying fairly balanced, which is good. Something we didn't really have with Shoot the Puck. And Rickard Raquel scores. And it's 1-0 Anaheim. At the end of the second. We're out shooting them. And they get the second goal, which probably ices the cake. Third goal definitely ices the cake. Too bad. We lose 3-0 at home. But we outshoot them, so there's some positives to take away. We'll see how things go. Alright, so Cody Eakin has improved on left wing. Excellent. Okay, the Blue Jackets will do that deal. Jack Johnson, rights to Nikita Gusev, and 2 third-round picks for Zach Werenski. Complete the trade. And we have a new defenseman. And we will address him now. Awesome. And that should help solidify our blue line a little bit more, and hopefully help our power play a little bit too, for that matter. Zarinsky wants number 8, but Ben Sherrod already has that. Well, maybe I'll see if I can trade Ben Sherrod right now. How about that? Ben Sherrod, since you have dropped to 1.5 stars, you've been maddeningly disappointment. So let's try our shop player feature and see if we get any offers. And we get 4 offers. A guy playing in the ECHL and a 7th round pick. Kevin Rooney. And a 7th round pick. Tyler Grovak. And Patrick Bound, a 7th round pick. Nothing outstanding by any. So we have Carolina, Washington, and New Jersey standings. Who's currently the lowest? Washington, Carolina. New Jersey is mid-pack, so probably look a little bit harder at theirs. Kevin Rooney has 4. Montreal. Montreal gives us the depth defenseman back. Yeah, Werenski, Tom Parisi. I think this is probably the guy we take. So we will complete that trade. And sorry, Ben Sherrod, you've been kind of sad. So assign numbers. And we get rid of the guy. And so I don't have to worry about it. Even better. Oh, Matt Dumba's ready to come back. Perfect. And we will redo our lines and see if we get some strength out of them. Maybe we should take a quick look at the minor league team and see if anybody's standing out stats-wise. All right. Chicago Wolves. How's Bo Bennett doing? 8 assists in 8 games. Nothing outstanding, but nothing bad either. What I can tell, though, is I have guys with E rank, so what am... Personnel, I'm going to find another scout for Illinois. Oh, that's training. Scouting. Offer him a job and hire him. And then I'll go to scouting. Oh, that's why. Oops. Let me try that again. All right. Personnel. Free agents. Scouting. Scouting. Send a couple more scouts where we have our minor league team to make sure the minor league team is doing as well as we hope they are. Have the AI assign the scouts, so I don't have to worry about it. Alright, new lines. So Semi-Vatten and Zek Gorwinski is now second line. And taking a quick look, kind of like the balance, we're going to move these guys down a little bit in time. And all right, game versus Nashville. See, Zach Wierenski is up on our first power play units, so we'll see if that makes any difference playing these games. And you can see now our power play is still at 20. Guys are still getting to know each other. And Roman Yossi makes it 1-0 Nashville. 2-0 Nashville, thanks to Victor Robinson. We get a goal. Semi-Vatten scores his first goal of the year. Awesome. Making it 2-1. Scores to make it 3-1. 8 minutes left. But Bobby Ryan pulls it back with another one. Makes it 4-2, and that's the end of the game. Badly outshot, badly outplayed. Nobody had a bad game, though. Again, we just can't seem to find an answer. Actually, you know, we looked at the minor league team, and I forgot to look to see how Malcolm Subban was doing. So we'll do that in 1 second here, because if he's doing okay, maybe we move Cam Ward out for a couple picks and bring Subban up. Chicago. Subban's still at 1.5 stars. 7 wins, 4 losses, and 874. Okay, he's not doing that hot there either, so maybe we just leave him alone. At least for now, and if we make it to the trade deadline, we try and unload Talbot. Alright. Dallas. Oh, alright. Sim through the game, and we win. We win 5-4. Alright. Awesome. Good job, Calvin Picard. Picking up the tatter reins of our team. And we get 4 goals in the first period. Awesome. Still taking a lot of penalties. That's not good. Again, some of that might be our new tactic. Team still learning. And so Keegan Kosar has a great game. 4 assists. All right, good job. And again, we'll take a look at our upcoming free agents, so you can see we built this team with the purpose of we're going to have a lot more rookies running next year, and a lot of guys who are not going to be on this team. Obviously, John Tavares is, but a guy like Cody Glass we're probably just run with him. And some guys like that. Just gonna save this current game because we haven't saved in 10 days. And again, it is a beta. Things can happen. Upcoming free agents. You can see we have 19 players here becoming free agents. Shea Theodore, we should actually let's take a look, see what he wants. He wants just 1 year, so I think we can do that. Pretty easy. Some other guys need to kind of step up to make a decision on. Like David Perron's only got 15 points in 29 games. Not terrible, but not really sure that we're going to keep him. Hunter Schittenkirk, 8 points in 21 games. Needs to, again, step her up. Thomas Plekanec, he's being paid $6 million. He is our captain. He's got 10 points on the year. I'm not really sold on the idea of keeping him. James Neal's sad about his ice time. Brian Rust. Okay, let's maybe move James Neal up to first line, or second line. And just kind of let this go, and we'll see where things are at. Diecard, thanks for coming on. Thanks for watching. I'm really excited for everyone to get their hands on FHM 4. Again, I've been playing. I have, I don't know, at least 60 hours into the beta so far. Plus, as Jeff mentioned in one of the other streams, I did help out doing some of the storylines. And we got a lot in, and there's more to come in throughout the year probably. And I'll be continuing to rate them. So game versus Carolina, who again is one of the better teams. Alright. Sim this game, and we lose 4-0. Ouch. That stings. Okay, how many minutes did our sad assistant captain play? No, I just can't see his name. There it is, James Neal. He played just 10 minutes. Interesting. Spending too much time on the penalty kill. Frank Cordero is on waivers. Shea Theodore signs. So personnel. Got good or great guys in pretty much everything. Can't ask for much more than that, but man, our owner is not happy. Well, he's a little bit more happy than he was. Let's take a look at front office, see if there's anybody on the trading block. Eric Stull is, but that's not really gonna help us. Nazem Kadri is, but I'm not trading for him. Same with James Van Riemsdyk. Why is Brian Little on the trading block? Holy cow. As is Matthew Perreault. Brian Little's got a 7-year contract, though, and that's not something I really want on our team right now. Who would be a good scoring winger for us to go out and try and get? As I'm looking at our centers and going, okay. Shapayov is... What do we could get for him? 2 years. Alright, we'll just shop him out and see what happens. And we get 4 offers. We're not doing that. And we're not getting Nick Dowd either. And I'm not taking Scott Wilson. Chase Bailey. Alright, so we're not trading Shapayov yet. Game versus Pittsburgh. Alright, let's see how we can do here. And yes, Marc-Andre Fleury is still with Pittsburgh because we did not take him in the expansion draft. Makes it 10. Or 10. 1-1. Looking at shots. Ooh. And 1-1 at the end of 2. Matt Hill makes it 2-1. We are going to change to high risk. And we can't get that next call, unfortunately. So we lose 2-1. Rough loss again. This is one of these things we can just not buy a win right now. And Frank Cordero has went to Ottawa. You know, I just realized we need another assistant captain, so we will name John Tavares. Oops. Do a couple of in-game changes here. Calvin DeHaan has the other assistant. Oops, so I just took that off James Neal. Alright, if he's going to be angry, what's James Neal worth? Because he's not helping us. So let's shop him around. Joe Morrow. Reject. We do not want Xavier Roulette either. Jesper Fast is not going to replace him. And I really don't want Marion Gabrick. Nope. Cal Clutterbuck. Yeah, that's a trade not to make. .34-year-old Lee Stemniak. Again, some names not bad, but I'm not giving up getting a 2-star guy for James Neal. He's actually slipped to 2.5 stars. I do not like any of these trades, actually. So let's trade them on our own then. Who needs a right winger? Okay, Tampa Bay needs a left winger. Who could we get from the Lightning? Steven Stamkos. That'll work, right? No. Pretty sure we're not going to get him. I don't think I want to ask Killorn for 6 years either. Okay, if we try and get Kucherov, who else could we throw in? Seeing a player. How about the rights to somebody? Okay, we still have more draft picks. Oh, we traded away our 2nd round pick in. Oh, didn't. Oh, we got that for John Tavares, so that's good enough. All right, well, for a 2nd, a 6th, a 7th, and James Neal. I would go for Pointer Gourd. Well, we can look at them too. Braden Point has 17 points. Maybe he would be the better guy to look at. I don't know if they'll get rid of him, though. Or... Alright, well, we'll see what they reply with. Reaction to Tampa Bay, and they say No way. Alright, so what if we get rid of Khrushchev and go after Point, as you suggest? Then they'll probably do that. I wonder if they have anyone they're trying to get rid of. Doesn't look like it. Alright, we'll offer this trade, see where they land on. Game versus Florida. Sim through it, and we lose 4-1. Ouch. Tough loss. Of course, a disgruntled James Neal is probably not helping us right now. I forgot he was an assistant captain. I was thinking Jack Johnson was one of the guys, but I think I got that mixed up with a previous game. And we have a game versus Tampa Bay right here. And play it out, and we lose 3-2. Nobody had a good game, but nobody had a bad game. Warinsky had 2 assists, so good for him. We are still taking too many penalties and not capitalizing on our opportunities. Let's take a look at our strategy here and see how it is coming. We should be up to at least 2 by now, I would imagine. And Tampa says no way to get digging Braden Point out of there. What if we offer... What was there? Okay, so Tampa Bay couldn't do it because they can't add that much salary. I don't know how we can make that work then. I don't think we can. Unless we took like Jason Garrison. Which we could. So we'll offer that trade and find out. Otherwise, we'll need to target somebody else. just thought I'd throw that in there. Trying to sneak out. Alright, if we offer 2 4th-round picks, a 6th and a 7th, if I take the 7th out. Oh, no, then they're like, no, you need to have that 7th in there. I can probably make this work. And then we get a young player to play with us on forwards anyways, which is good. Place Neil. Decisions. Alright, we're up for 2. Playing against Washington. We will sim through this game again. Oh, good. Grubar's on fire and just destroys us. Wow. We had 12 shots on net. That is just awful. Awful, awful, awful. And we have reached the Christmas break. Montreal just lost Galchenyuk. Maybe we can squeak in there and send them somebody for something. Let's maybe take a quick look at Montreal. Who in Montreal could help us out? Brendan Gallagher would be great, but that's not going to work. Oh, who is this? 5'9". All right. Alright, if I try and get him, I throw in Shukayov, who's sad. Throw in the rights to alright, I'm gonna throw the rights into Nick Campoli and Jack Duggan. Well balanced offer, and let's just throw in we got 2, 3, 4 6-round picks this year. Alright, let's just offer them that, see where we land. Worst thing they say is no. I go, okay, not the end of the world. Guy on a small contract. And our reaction to trade Tampa Bay, they will make that trade. Alright. Get rid of James Neal. Maybe they can Braid Point, who actually points-wise about the same. We gave up some, but we're going to flip Jason Garrison right away for a couple of draft picks. Someone's got to use a Jason Garrison. Alright, trade offer. Who's looking? New Jersey's looking for a defenseman. I think they would love Jason Garrison. What don't we have? We don't have a third-round pick this year. And we don't have a fourth-round pick in 2019. So would they do a third-round pick? No. But how about a fourth-round pick next year and 7th? And 6th. Oh, still one. How about a 5th? Well balanced. Okay, let's go for a 4th and a 6th next year. And that provides us with a few more picks. And sorry. I just had to blank my screen there for 1 second. And should be back now. Jason Garrison wants number 5. That's fine. He's going to get traded right away. Braden Point wants 21, but Leipzig's wearing 21. How about we offer him 19? He seems okay with that. Great. Endgame versus Anaheim, who is currently in 6th place, well ahead of us. And we play and we win 5 or lose 5-2. Ouch, we cannot just buy a win here right now. That is not working out well for us. Oh, I forgot. Oh. I addressed point, but I didn't redo the lines. That is smart. Oh, man. This is what happens when you don't think. So let's create our new lines. And Braden Point, you're going to go all the way up to... He's going to become a counter-attacking forward. Holo's going to move down to the second. Alright, let's try this again. Bioff can move over. Alright. Let's try this. And we lose 4-1 because we cannot win a game right now. Holy cow. Reaction to Montreal's trade up. They said no. But it's close to being alright. Alright, let's see if we can just toss in another late round pick here. Alright, it's not worth it. I'm not going to mess around with that much right now. We will move on. Currently have a winning percentage of .333. which is disappointing, but hey, it happens. According to our trade proposal, Devils will do that, so we get rid of Jason Garrison. We pick up a 4th and a 6th round pick, which we didn't have a 4th round for next year, so that gives us a little more balance. This year we have a 1st, a 2nd, 2 4s, a 5th, a 6th, 6th, 7th. And then next year we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 7. Alright. A little more breathing room. Still like to pick up a 2nd round. Second, 3rd round pick. Oh man, things are just slipping out of memory here. Excuse me. Reeves doesn't clear waivers. He's claimed and then put immediately back on waivers. So, poll results. Do we have anyone of interest? Nope. Best player is Connor McDavid. Best skater, Brent Burns. Hardest shot. Smartest is Joe Pavelski. Toughest is Tom Cicito. Best role model, Patrice Bergeron. Hard to argue with any of those. I am just looking and going, is there anything we can change, tweak? Getting better with staying in your lanes, but we're just not. Just not working for us. 1-3-1 we are full on. So we'll keep trying. Game versus Toronto, New Year's. Fair scores to make it 1-0. 1-1 thanks to Mikhail Bottom. 2-0 thanks to Mikhail Bottom. All right. Braden Point scores to make it 3-1. Awesome. 3-1 at the end of the first, or end of the second. Riley makes it 3-2. Our power play is still just awful. But the good news is we finally win a game and we end the year with another win, making 13 wins on the year for 26 points. Would we have liked to finish higher? Yes. Are we okay kind of where we're sitting at? I think so. I think that's very reasonable. And development report, we can see a number of... David Clarkson is down to 1 star. Not that we're ever expecting him to play. Oh, Derek England dropped. That's disappointing. As did Mikhail Grabner. Anyone go immediately up? Oh, that's good. He went up, I believe. Jake Leishman. All right. 42 points. 39 games. Okay, things aren't going that well, so should we go to an all-offensive style? Should we go back to fire wagon hockey, which we know is great? Yes or no? Tell me in the chat. Fire Wagon Hockey. Should we start trying to win games 7-6? Because clearly what's going on right now is not where we want to be. And that way we could test and see where we're actually at. It's mid-January. Our season's basically over at this point. Mick Pringle says yes in the chat. We should go Fire Wagon Hockey. You know, we had a ton of success with it last year. Again, one of the new things you will see this year is we're in the red. Not good. Is players can gain new nationalities by where they play. Does this mean that it becomes their number one? Not necessarily, but it gives them another option for international play. And so sometimes guys will pick up new nationalities, which really does happen. We've heard tank, but all right, let's go Fire Wagon. Let's do it. Fire Wagon Hockey. We are about speed and scoring goals. We'll play the 1-3-1 forecheck still. Create my lines. One of the things with Fire Wagon Hockey, though, is you need guys who are going to skate. So we need to even out our lines a little bit, which is why I went to 17, 16, 14, 13, and 21, 20, 19. Basically, the biggest difference for us then is going to be special teams play for ice times. And I mean, you still want your number one guys out there more than everybody else. But this will give us a pretty good idea of how our team could actually score here. So we play versus Nashville. We're just going to sim this game because, again, I'm not expecting this to go very well. And we actually win 3-0. All right. Another shutout. Good start. 3 goals in the second period. With Ruzitsky, Plekanec, Tavares. Even better. Well, 3 goals in the third period. My bad. I said second. The third period. All right. Legend Foxen? I'm saying your name wrong. I'm sorry. You know what? Realistically, we're not going to get over 60 points this year. It would be shocking if we get over 60 points. We are currently in 12th place. Well, but we're tied with Colorado, Vancouver. Arizona's just behind us, and Calgary is literally 11 points ahead of us for 11 spots. So I mean, we're not exactly going to just run up the standings here and suddenly make the playoffs. I mean, if we do, that would be amazing, but I don't see that happening. And frankly, right now, we're still going to be sellers at the trade deadline, and we're going to get rid of some guys. So, all right, so sorry about that. We have Cedric Paquette is getting better on the wing. Again, a guy who we might look at moving. We have St. Louis and Chicago. St. Louis, Chicago are the 2 best teams. Literally, we hope we get that far. So again, we're just going to simulate this because we're not wasting time on games. We're probably going to get beat up, and we actually get destroyed in this game, losing 8-1. Ouch. That hurts. But they are a substantially better team than us, so that should happen. Pavelski playing against Chicago here. We are going to start Cam Ward. And we will sim it out, and we lose, but Cam Ward at least catches fire. So that's good. Get outshot 16-35. Again, don't read too much into it because it is a new tactic. Just looking at ice times, Cody Eakin played 9:48. Shapayev 9:48. Okay, good. So our lowest guys are just shy of 10 minutes, which is not bad. Again, we will be back on the air tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern on this Twitch channel, twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. Whether we're doing Vegas or not, I'm not really sure at this point. We might check out historical as well and look at one of the historical challenges. Or if we don't do that then we'll probably start that next Wednesday. Brent Burns got hurt. Which very well could happen. We might start it the next Wednesday. And if you're watching now and you turn on and at 10 p.m. we're not quite on, it'll probably be because the Jets and Maple Leafs are playing a little bit late. And if you're not familiar with, I am a Winnipeg Jets fan. So if we're starting a few minutes late, that's why. But I also believe Out of the Park Baseball is streaming at tonight. I believe it's at 7:30 Eastern, but check their Twitter page, and they're looking at the wild card game, I believe. And on Twitter, they're at OOTP Baseball. All right, game versus New York Rangers here. 2 goalies on fire. Play it out, and we win a game. Ho! We don't just win a game; we crush them. Look at this. 8-3. All right. Shapkayev. This is by Vatanen, Grabner. Then Tavares by Pulak. Bodker, Grabner, Tavares. Vatanen. Oh, love it. Holla, Tavares. Wierzinski, Vatanen. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. 5 straight goals in the third period. On 31 shots. Good job, guys. You have a good season ahead of you then. Yeah, I hope so. Again, with Vegas, I mean, it's pretty tough to expect to win a lot here very quickly. There's a lot of things working against you from having a lot of early success. Okay, so you may notice as well one of the things that happened in FHM 3 was if you looked at messages, sometimes the player boxes would get stuck. We made sure that was fixed for FHM 4, which is nice. And a trade. Jonathan Bernier goes to... Oh, he goes to Minnesota. Interesting. Play for their farm team, the Iowa Wild. Excellent. So halfway through the season, we're at 30 points. Which means my prediction of 60 points is not out of the realm of possibility. I feel pretty good about that. Carl Hagelin goes to the Islanders for Henrik Telinder. Not bad. Being that we're not currently playing here, I'm feeling that we're likely on our week-long break. So, one of the things different from FHM 3 is Path to Glory excuse me, Path to Glory is now challenge mode, or the rights of it. Some of the same ideas are still, of course, in the game, but we brought back the ability to actually do a little bit longer simulations. And as you can see right now, the game has actually skipped ahead and simmed a few more days because nothing important has happened for our team. Which is one of the things some people had asked for the return of, rather than just be in sandbox mode. And so we did that. So if you go to click play, you can see we go all the way to the All-Star game, trade deadline, the playoffs, the entry draft, when free agency begins, whatever you like here. So Edmonton is shockingly not having a great year. What is going on with them? Their team looks pretty good. Had some injuries. Oh, losing your top two of your top defensemen, Andres Akera and Adam Larson. That probably has not helped very much. But still, you'd think they'd be a little bit higher than that. All right, got a game versus Vegas here. Us playing Edmonton, of course. And sim the game, and we lose by a score of 8-2. Ouch. Cam Ward did not have a very good game, and neither did Calvin Pickard. Of course not. Give up 8 goals, that's going to happen. Maybe that'll help turn Edmonton's season around. And all right. You can see. All right, some moves have been made. Alright, we're going to advance up till about the All-Star game, and that's probably where we will call it for this stream. So game versus Nashville here. And again, we'll sim right through it. And we give up 55 shots. Amazingly, we only lose 3-0. I mean, can you even really be mad at your goalie about that when you give up 55 shots? I don't think so. That's just a good old-fashioned beatdown. Game versus Tampa. Peter Buda is on fire, and we lose again 6-3. Not getting a lot of shots on net right now. But the good news is our penalties seem to be slowing down a little bit. And Shea Theodore start with a mild ground strain. Guess we're calling a defenseman up, so who's coming up? Alright, let's bring Derek Englund up, because if we're going to move somebody, it's going to be him. So again, I will use our nice fancy replace lines and put England in. Cam Ward goes in. Oh, he got ice cold. No, that's too bad. And we lose, unfortunately, 2-1. So that's what, 4 straight losses. Well, we may have to buy or turn on the ability not to get fired here. That seems to be coming at us like a freight train. And more updated scouting lists. You can see Adam Lowry added a hat trick. Good for him. Alright, Carolina. Let's see if we can get a win, and we do not. We lose 2-0. Man. Not catching a break. Not catching a break at all. All right. And we don't even get, oh, we finally get 2 shots near the end of the period. Yeah, Paulo starts us off good, ties the game up. 1-1. How's that working? Warzinski gets hurt. 3-1, ouch. 4-1. 4-1. Call goes down, scores the second goal of the game. And we lose 4-2, unfortunately. Just can't seem to get that win. Alright, Shea Theodore is just about ready. And alright, last game before the All-Star break, and we play the New York Islanders. What? Who's dressed? Oh no, Zakharensky. Hamstring soreness. Next man up. Let's give it a go. And sim the game, and we lose 4-0. That seems about the perfect way for us to end our stream on. And after bragging that we hit the halfway mark with 30 points, we have not gained another point since. Because that makes about the right amount of sense. So Team Blue won the skills competition. Yes, skills competition does happen. You can see the results. Awesome. And we'll take a look at the rosters. And anyone of interest to us. Luckily we have John Tavares, and so he still makes the All-Star team. And that's about it. Not unexpected. And that's it. And this is a good stopping point for us. We've been streaming for over an hour and a half. Again, we will be back tonight at our regular time, which is Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/OTP Developments. I, and that is I, Adam, the community manager of Franchise Hockey, will also be doing streams on Friday, our official launch day. So come join me. I'll be streaming morning, noon, and night. Times still to be announced. You can watch for those on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/franchisehockey-manager, and Twitter, we're at Franchise Hockey. And I think that's the major ones. You can pre-order and get access to the public beta right now from us at otpdevelopments.com. If you want to wait for the Steam version, that's fine. It goes on sale on Friday, October 6th. And there will be a 10% off discount. So you can pick up Franchise Hockey Manager 4 for $35.99, I believe. And that's the big news. Again, thanks for tuning in. And we will see you again later tonight.